So what if your work life wasn't this, decades-long march to retirement?
Right.
Imagine getting the freedom, the actual choice in how you spend your time in just 5 years.
It sounds ambitious, doesn't it?
It really does. But that's what we're digging into today. Drawing on Grant Sabatier's book, Financial Freedom,
Yeah.
we're kind of setting aside that traditional 40-year plan.
Yeah, this is more like a modern sprint. It's about getting control over your life much, much sooner.
And financial freedom, well, what does that actually mean in this context?
At its heart, it's pretty simple, actually. It's just having enough money coming in, enough to cover your expenses without needing that typical day job.
So it's about options.
Exactly. Building options, having the power to shape your days how you want. It's not purely about retiring early, though that could be part of it. It's more about designing your life on your terms.
Okay, so let that sink in for everyone listening. What would your life look like if you didn't have to clock in every day?
What would you do? What would you build?
Yeah. So this deep dive, it's really about unpacking a potential path to make that happen for you.
And that journey, according to the book, it starts with knowing a really specific number, your FI number.
Okay, the FI number. Financial independence number, I guess.
That's it. It's the target amount you need. And the calculation the book gives is pretty straightforward.
Right. You take your annual expenses, everything you spend in a year, and you multiply it by 25.
Exactly. So the example used is, say your household spends $40,000 a year.
Okay.
Multiply that by 25.
That's $1 million.
That's your FI number, $1 million.
Wow. Okay, $1 million in 5 years. That definitely sounds like a huge leap for many people.
It can, absolutely. But the key starting point is just getting clear on that target, knowing your personal FI number. That's step one.
It gives you a destination, right? Something concrete to aim for on this faster path.
Precisely. You need that goal. And once you have that number, the next really vital step is getting super clear on where your money's actually going right now.
The tracking.
Yes. The book really hammers this home track every single dollar.
It's that old saying, isn't it? You can't improve what you don't measure.
Exactly that. And the source actually gives some practical tools, some app examples.
Like Mint. I've heard of that.
Yeah, Mint, YNAB, which is you need a budget personal capital, tools like that to help you really monitor your spending.
Just having that awareness must be powerful.
It really is. Just seeing it laid out where the money flows, it can honestly change your perspective. It makes it much easier to see where you might, want to make different choices.
Okay, and that leads right into the next step, doesn't it? Making conscious calls about what stays and what goes.
Right. Cutting ruthlessly, but spending intentionally.
This sounds like where the tough choices might come in.
Maybe a little. The idea is to really look hard at those non-essential costs. Things the book mentions are like unused streaming services or maybe ordering food delivery way too often.
Those conveniences that add up?
They really do.
Yeah.
But it's not just about cutting. That's a key point. It's also about intentional spending. Spending on things that help you grow.
Like what?
Well, like buying books or taking courses to learn skills, maybe investing in experiences that genuinely enrich your life. These are framed as valuable uses of money, even on this fast track.
That makes sense. Investing in yourself. Now, being careful with spending is one thing, but the book seems pretty clear that for a 5-year timeline, you need more than just saving. You've got to seriously boost your income. And fast.
Absolutely crucial. A saving alone probably won't cut it for that kind of speed. The focus really has to shift towards actively generating more income.
And this is where the online world comes in.
Big time. The book is really enthusiastic about online platforms as like major opportunities for this.
Right, not just grabbing a second job down the street. It's talking about social media and online platforms as these income accelerators.
That's a good way to put it. Tools to boost earnings potentially much faster than, say, traditional side jobs.
Okay, let's dig into some specifics then. YouTube, for example.
Yeah, YouTube. What's interesting there is the potential for building something sustainable over time. The book suggests things like, teaching something you're passionate about.
Okay, or product reviews.
Product reviews, or even just vlogging your own journey, maybe your financial freedom journey itself.
And how do you make money there? It's not just views, right?
No, there are a few ways. Ad revenue, obviously, from the ads YouTube shows, affiliate links in your descriptions, recommending products and getting a cut.
Right.
And sponsorships once your channel grows. Plus, that content can earn for you long after you make it.
Okay, that's YouTube. What about things like Instagram or TikTok? Feels different.
It is often faster paced.
Yeah.
The key there, the book suggests, is niching down, focusing on a specific area.
Like fitness or personal finance.
Exactly. Or cooking, tech reviews, even niche hobbies. You build an audience around that specific interest.
And the income comes from.
Often brand deals, companies wanting to reach your audience. Again, affiliate links work well here too. And you can sell your own digital products.
Like a fitness influencer selling a workout plan.
Precisely. Which leads us nicely into affiliate marketing more broadly.
Okay.
The book basically describes it as recommending products or services you actually use and like.
So you're not just shilling random stuff.
Hopefully not. Authenticity matters. And it mentions platforms like Amazon Associates or ShareASale as places to find these programs.
And where do you share these links?
Well, if you have a blog there, in your YouTube descriptions, like we said, even just in your social media bios, anywhere you connect with your audience online.
Got it. Okay, what else? Freelancing.
Yeah, freelancing is a really accessible one. Leveraging skills you might already have from your day job or hobbies.
Like writing,
Yeah.
design, video editing.
All of those. Voiceovers, web development, admin support. Lots of possibilities. The book highlights that you can offer these services to clients who need them.
And platforms like Fiverr or Upwork make that easier.
Much easier. They connect freelancers with clients. And the great thing is, you can often start this on the side, evenings, weekends, while keeping your main job.
Right, building it up gradually.
Then there's digital products. This one's really powerful for scaling.
Because you create it once.
And you can sell it over and over.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. You put the work in up front.
What kind of digital products?
Things like ebooks, templates like spreadsheet templates or design templates, online courses, workshops.
Okay.
Platforms like Gumroad, Teachable, Etsy are mentioned as places you can host and sell these. It decouples your time from your earning a bit more.
That seems key. But all these strategies, tracking, earning more, is it just about the mechanics?
Not at all. The book really, really stresses the mindset part. Your beliefs about money, about yourself, they play a huge role.
Okay, this is interesting. It's not just spreadsheets and side hustles.
No, it's about what you genuinely believe is possible. The book says you need to cultivate beliefs like, that you deserve wealth, that you can create value for other people, and that you're fully capable of building these different income streams. It's fundamental.
That internal belief system.
Absolutely. And there's this great quote from Sabatier in the book to really hit this home.
Yeah.
Money is unlimited. Time is not.
Wow. Okay. That flips the script a bit.
It really does. It challenges that whole idea of just trading your finite hours for a fixed wage.
Right. It suggests your earning potential isn't, capped by the clock.
Exactly. By building these other income streams, especially the scalable ones, you start to separate your time from your income. That's powerful.
So we've got the FI number, the tracking, cutting costs, but spending intentionally, ramping up income online, and this crucial mindset shift. How does this all fit into a 5-year timeline? Does the book give a kind of roadmap?
It does offer a potential framework, sort of a year-by-year guide to possible actions. It's not rigid, obviously, but it gives a structure.
Yeah, let's sketch that out. Year 1.
Year 1 is about laying the groundwork. So focus on getting rid of high-interest debt, credit cards, things like that. Start that meticulous spending tracking and build up an emergency fund.
Right, that safety net, so you're not derailed by surprises.
Exactly. Then, year 2, the focus shifts. This is where you actively launch that side hustle or start taking freelance gigs. You put those online income ideas into practice, start experimenting.
See what sticks. Year 3.
Year 3, hopefully you've got a stronger financial base, maybe some extra income flowing. Now the book suggests getting more aggressive with investing.
Okay, like what kind of investing?
It mentions things like low-cost index funds, using tax-advantaged accounts like a Roth IRA if you're eligible, or maybe maxing out your 401k contributions at work.
Making your money work for you.
Precisely. Year 4 is then about scaling. Whatever's working that side hustle, you're freelancing, you focus on growing it.
Doubling down.
Yeah, and also automating things. Automate your savings, automate your investments as much as you can. Make it seamless.
So it just happens in the background.
And that leads, hopefully, to year 5, the target year.
Where you hit the number.
Ideally, yeah, or you're very close. The goal is that by year 5, your investments and other income streams are generating enough to cover your living expenses. You've reached that FI point.
It's quite a journey packed into 5 years.
It is. And the book really stresses, it's about progress, not perfection. Don't get bogged down if you slip up.
Every little bit helps.
Yeah.
Every bit, every dollar saved consciously, every hour on the side hustle, every new skill learned, it all adds up towards that goal.
So when you lay it all out like that, the target, the tracking, the earning, the mindset, this potential roadmap, it does make you pause and think.
Yeah.
Well, what's actually stopping you, the listener, from starting? Even just one small piece of this.
That really is the core question, isn't it? And the reminder from the book is powerful. You don't need to be rich today to start doing the things that lead to wealth.
You can start tracking your spending right now. No extra money needed for that. Exactly. You can start exploring those online income ideas in your spare time. You can start working on that belief that you can build a different financial future.
This has been, well, pretty eye-opening. Digging into this idea of hitting financial freedom in just 5 years is definitely ambitious.
It is. But as the book lays out, it feels achievable if you combine the strategy with that really empowering mindset shift.
And maybe the biggest takeaway is just that. Financial freedom might actually be closer than a lot of us think.
Yeah, the tools are there, the strategies exist. It's about taking those first steps, isn't it?
So maybe something for you to think about today is that question again. What would your life really look like with financial freedom?
And what's one small thing you could do, maybe even today, to start building towards it?